karate you train?
I've done Shotokan when I was young, when I was 12. I started doing Shotokan training, which is sort of what we do as well. And then I also have done Goju. So everything that GKR does. Yep. Yes.
How long have you been karate?
Too long. Something like 2 years. 2 years, yes.
You get qualifications in the personal coaching and formal training and personal coaching, and then being through that, or is it really sort of pick up from those training?
You mean in our system when you go through the training program, or for
yourself, personally, but I guess
Well, okay, good question. See, we do a lot of, because of the nature of what GKR is about, there's a lot of, as we have to talk about in training, a lot of personal development as well. So whether it's our own instructor training qualifications that we go through, the guys that go through, there's always components of personal development, like communications, people skills, the important stuff. Does that make sense? Beyond that, for us that also do this full time, we're always looking for personal development training, people skills, communications, leadership, everything to do with I guess what it needs to become a better person. In everything we do. So, and all of us do different ranges of stuff. Like personally, I've done coaching courses and stuff as well in the last few years, but that's all part of my ongoing training, if that makes sense, yeah? So it's mostly a choice that we know. Yeah, mostly a choice. Yeah, it's fun. As to how far you want to take it. Yeah? Yes?
What age did you start karate and why?
Me?
Yeah.
I was 12, and it's because my dad wanted to take us to start karate, and I was 12, my younger brother was 10, and my youngest brother was 6. My youngest brother was really, like, we're 3 boys, we used to always fuck around, show no phone. My dad always wanted to do karate, but he never could, because of the conditioning out of his legs. So he started us, we started training when I was 12.
what do you do to keep yourself motivated?
Honestly, I do this. So and this is the truth. When I visit and I teach, and I've been doing more teaching and visiting in the last few years than I had in the past, especially running black belt camps and stuff around the place. What motivates me is training with people, working with people like in the dojo, and just seeing what other people are doing, like kind of feeding off of what students and everyone else is doing. So that really motivates me. That really kind of inspires me as well. So, sometimes you might think, I'm here and I'm sort of motivating you, but I watch you train and I get motivated and I get inspired to want to do more for myself and then, give more back as well. Okay? Yes?
When you compare the Japanese style to the Okinawan style, where do you see GKR in that spectrum?
Good question. All right. So GKR, obviously we've always promoted ourselves as a Japanese style of martial art because that's where a lot of the mainland karate has come from, like as it's spread outside of Japan. I'm talking about the Shotokan, some of the Goju that's most driven by Japan. The Okinawan styles, they seem to be a lot more based around, how it evolved from the beginning. So there's a lot more application involved, a lot more, and that's what I think we're heading more towards. The style of training that we did today, it's very much something we've only started to teach just recently, and we're about to embark on a series of videos and workshops that we can teach all our instructors, because our goal is for every new student that walks into the karate club. A lot of people don't have the vision of what they can do in karate, and they don't really start to learn self-defense as early as they should. And I think if we can change that, people will stick around more and they'll get the value from karate rather than getting bored, because karate, like most everything you do in life, it's either going to be boring or exciting. Does that make sense? The ability for us to turn it from something that could be boring and mundane, like repetition and no meaning behind stuff, something that's a lot more real, that's a big game changer. And I think a lot of styles still teach in the old way, and I guess I don't want to compare us to what other clubs do. All I can think about is what I think we can do, to improve our training and our focus, and what that will do for our students in the long run, and for ourselves, because we need to inspire new people. We need to inspire us that have been around for 20, 30 years. Does that make sense? Everyone has to be inspired to grow as well. Does that make sense? Awesome. Okay, quick couple of questions here. You guys have asked like more questions than anyone else in the world combined, which is good. Because I'm not flying out till tomorrow morning. I don't know why you said tomorrow. Yes. Yes.
How good are your brothers now?
They're good. We all got black belt. Yeah, we all got the black belt. My youngest brother, he got the black belt when he was like 11, 12. He was one of the youngest in the at the time. He got the black belt. He was like, but yeah, they're good things. I'll let them know some help. Oh, I can't. Sorry. What day are they?
17.
Who said why not, by the way? Are you going? For you, it's like just up the road. For me, it's like. No, we've got other plans that weekend. Are you guys coming to the Australian Nationals? Okay, next question, quickly. Yes. How old are my brothers? What's their names? Okay, my next oldest brother is Gary, and my youngest brother's name is Steve.
How do the characters get designed? So who does the designing of the characters and stuff?
Well, the characters we have, they're like hundreds of years old. So it's the traditional characters from, the masters of old that kind of created them within their own style and system. So characters themselves are designed and were designed by one person. It's almost like, let's say for example, you're talking 200-300 years now. Some of them are creations of previous cards, yeah? That were designed, from back in China and kung fu stuff, and the white crane and all that sort of stuff. And they were designed based on a person's personal sort of fighting strategy, if that makes sense. So we can almost say that every card we learn, we're almost learning a complete fight strategy within the card. There's certain principles and tactics and ways of moving that are kind of unique to that person that designed it. Kind of unique to his or hers maybe, fighting style. Does that make sense?
Yep. Okay.
Good question. Somebody else said that. Yes.
With one of those comedy you showed us before, that was a bend into here. Would you just go in or would you go in and down?
I don't know. I think just yeah. If you go in carefree, if you're down, you can go in the back. It just depends on what level you are.
I'll feel like some hints where
From off, so it depends. Just a bit. You got time, get it. You got more time, just do this. Okay. Any other good questions? Yes.
Roughly how many autographs have you done?
That is such a... I'll keep count actually. I'm up to 1 $10,726,412. Okay. Thanks, guys. Let's line up, finish up, bow out, and then if you guys want to grab, should we go have a group photo? Yep. A group photo. Some of you guys are like more excited because this is a bigger class than last night's Christchurch. I don't know if you guys got a rivalry thing going, but let's give out this just because it's going to take about 4 or 5 hours. Quickly, I want to thank you guys again for your attention. It's been a long day, but well worth it. I enjoy training, I enjoy teaching this stuff, and I'm just hoping even if you just take away a few things from today, at least 5. Okay, and apply that to me from now on. Okay? Thanks guys. This one.